For this segment, what I want to do is I want to cut the third form, and then I want to do a post-third form glossing. I'm fairly flat. My buttress is fairly flat. We're cutting here at about 8:30 at night. I'm still fairly flat from this morning. I've got probably 20%, so I really don't need to cut forms 1 and 2. Also, I don't want to make all of you at home watch me go through the process of cutting forms 1 and 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on and kind of just recapitulate a little bit here. I've got my cloth. I'm using a sandalwood primer here. I'm going to put a little bit of cutting balm in here. Get this thing peaked up a little bit. All right. I'm using a fairly new cloth. You notice the sacking technique I'm using here. You can put a little bit of water on there, as I'm doing. Those of you using the cloth at home will probably appreciate some of this stuff that I'm doing here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to froth this thing up a little bit. I'm going to go on ahead and extract the mix. I'm going to go ahead and lay it up. It's kind of my awkward setup here, but I've done it a few times. So this is the very wet slag. This is a primer, a wet mix primer I'm putting up. Water, slag, some cutting balm. Notice what I'm doing here, how I'm pulling this off. I'm going to set the cloth right there. This priming mix is wonderful. It's very wet. Looks like shaving cream, but it ain't shaving cream, please. It's very wet. It's going to cut beautifully, I can tell already. Alright, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to get a little extra buffer in there to show you how to do this. I've got a couple shots of cutting balm right there. Notice how it's thickening up the mix right away. See that hydrogenic sac there? Cutting balm is a miracle, and I'm going to go on ahead and I'm just going to massage that in. This is called compounding. We compound it into the skin. This is extremely wet, you can probably tell. I'm going to go ahead and rinse off here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to short the forms. I'm going to skip form 1. I'm going to come on in here with form 2. I'm cutting with a brand new Feather Platinum. All right. Now, this is called stretching right here. I've just cleared the second quadrant. This is stretching. I'm feeling for the buttress and cutting. I'm doing a 3/4 pitch on the blade. Second form, notice how I'm just rolling that steel right over. Now I'm coming up on the third form. All right, notice I'm coming up toward the center. Always kind of pitching and feeling. Pitch, pitch. Stretch. Work it in, massage it in. Rinse down. Other side. I don't know if you can see this or not. Let me move my mirror. It might help a little bit. I'm going to cut this long line here. Beautiful long line. Straight down. Come on. It's that second form line. Set it toward the center. Second form, still second form. Not really seeing in the mirror too well tonight. It's kind of messed up. I got splashes all over it and everything. Don't really need to. Pretty much instinctive shaving right now. I'm just feeling for the buttress. All right, now let me just, at this point, let me show you a couple of specific techniques. I get this question all the time. How do you cut the chin? Come on up midpoint right here and roll, 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 down, down. And come on, second form, down. Feel for the buttress. Where's the buttress? and just cut the buttress, clear the buttress. Up, up, up. It's always real thick in here. Just come down, get the pitch, pick the pitch up. See what I'm doing? See how I'm pitching? Roll and pitch, roll and pitch. I'm not even looking in the mirror now, notice. Second form, down the long line on the third quadrant, see that? Doing a little bit of pitch, a little pitch. Notice on the chin, straight down, clear it, take it down, and come on up to your lower chin, lower lip, I'm sorry. Now second form, notice how I ease in the second form. Now, we're going to go on ahead, we're going to come on up on the third. Now notice I'm kind of dry. I'm doing pretty well. I'm not even using any paste. Let me quickly, to show you how to do this wonderful thing with the paste, take some paste right there in your hand, a little activator. Well, if it'll activate, if the pump will activate, well, watch this. We're just going to skin this cat a little differently. I'm going to drop a little bit of activator on there, probably an old pump. Now I'm going to massage in. A little nice technique here. This is compounding. I'm compounding activator, paste into the skin, pick up a little water, lay it up. See how it's glistening? This is that wonderful hydrogenic action that Hydrolast has. You may want to even take a little bit of slag. Let it right over the top. Now watch. Rinse your blade. Alright, now watch this. Watch, see that? There's your third form right there. See that? Up, 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 up. I'm cutting to the buttress. I'm hearing you. One of the things that a lot of you may want to ask is, I'm pitching, probably hear the buzz at home, just taking it down, taking it down. Now, some of you are probably asking, why do I go over the same area over and over? For the simple fact that the beard will continue to extend out even after it has been cleared, okay? Because it is impacted into the follicular structure of the skin, so it's going to continue to push out slightly. Hence, you have to hit it from different angles, use your 3/4 pitch, manipulate the forms, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, like a good boxer. Mix up your rounds, do your 3/4 pitch, catch the buttress, feel for the buttress, and clear it. I'm Charles Roberts. Thanks for joining me.